customize? Can we customize that username and password of Spring Security? Yes, we can customize the password of Spring Security by using these two properties in the properties file. Spring.security.user.name is equal to admin and spring.security.user.password is equal to admin@123. Okay, let me run my application. Run as Spring Boot app. Run as Spring Boot app. Run as Spring Boot app. It is running. Inside this project, there is one REST controller, welcome REST controller. Now, can I try to access this application from the browser? Can I try to access this application from the browser? Come on, guys. Can I try access this application from browser? Yeah. Go to localhost :9090/welcome. Is it allowing me directly? Am I able to access this REST API directly, or I am unable to access this REST API directly? It is not allowing me to access this REST API directly. Why it is not allowing? Why it is not allowing? Come on. Security is added. Am I writing any code for the security, or it is a default security provided by the Spring Security? It is the default security provided by the Spring Security, where I am storing the credentials to authenticate the users in the properties file. Is it recommended to store the credentials in the properties file? Is it recommended to store the credentials in the properties file? Then where we will store the credentials of the users? In the database. Okay. So in the second video, I have explained that only. How to configure the credentials in the database for the users. If you go through the second video of the security, you will understand how can we use JDBC authentication to secure our application. Okay, that is a different story. Fine. Now let me give the username admin and password as admin@123. Now, am I able to access my REST API, which is secured? Am I able to access the REST API which is secured? What security is available for my REST API? Can anyone tell me? Can anyone tell me what security is available for my REST API? Default security. Can I say basic auth? Can I say basic auth? HTTP basic auth is available. Okay. My REST API is running, which is having HTTP basic authentication. Now, this is Spring Boot REST API. This is Spring Boot REST API. Spring Boot REST API, which is having HTTP basic auth. What is available for this REST API? HTTP basic auth is configured. That is the default security that is given by Spring Security. HTTP basic auth is configured for this REST API. Now, inside this REST API, we are having get request with a / welcome as the URL pattern. Now, can everybody can access this REST API, or everybody cannot access this REST API? Everybody cannot access this REST API because this REST API is having HTTP basic authentication. HTTP basic authentication. So do you know what is the username and password? Username is admin. Username is admin and the password is admin@123. These are the credentials of the basic auth. Okay. If you access this API from the browser, it is asking the login page. You have to enter the credentials. Okay. If you go for the postman, is it displaying the login page to access this API, or we need to use a different approach to access that API? Is it displaying a login page to access that API, or it is using a different approach to access that API in the postman? It is different approach to access that API in the Postman. Let me open my Postman. Close this. Close this. Now get request / welcome. Now headers are there. Remove these headers. Nothing is there now. Send the request. What it is saying, guys? When I send a request, what it is saying now? Is it allowing me to access that API? Or it is not allowing me to access that API? Is it allowing me to access that API? Or it is not allowing me to access that API? It is not allowing me to access the API. Because that API is secured. That API is secured by using HTTP basic authentication. That API got secured by using HTTP basic authentication. Are you guys able to follow me? Are you guys able to follow me? Now, can anyone tell me how can I access this API? How can I access this API? Can anyone tell me the solution to access the API which is secured with the basic authentication? Guys, please respond. How can I access the REST API from the Postman? Go to authorization, select basic auth, password as admin@123, update the request, then it is added one header called authorization, basic encoded username and password. Click on send. Wow, we are able to access the REST API which is secured. From the browser, we are able to access. From the Postman, we are able to access. That we have done in the yesterday itself. Good. Now today, my requirement is develop